This is the lobby of a building in the Ladies' Garment Center, the scene of New York's #1 industry. This man, Vito Corelli, is one of about 6,000 manufacturers in an area bounded on one side by 34th Street and 8th Avenue, on the other by 39th Street and Broadway. Above the pavements of this small area are hundreds of shops, producing almost 70% of all the dresses, coats, and suits made for women. The Garment Center, where during the day lives of men and women are controlled by a thimble, a needle, an electric saw, where in case of accident there is a free health center, where 8 hours a day, plus overtime, men are covered with lint, with thread, with rags. But in the summertime, there's a non-profit 1,000-acre resort at a price which they can afford. This is one side of the Garment Center. The other, a $2 billion industry, 100 million of which went for graft, for protection, while there was nothing to protect. This story tells of the other side, the struggle of a great industry to rise above its beginnings, the effort to prevent what once was a sweatshop from turning into a jungle, a rag jungle.
In just a moment, we'll continue with Act 1 of the Kaiser Aluminum Hour. Part 1 of the Rag Jungle.
You know, it's 4 o'clock, boss. It is? Oh. I thought you were supposed to be retired.
Half retired, Willie. In a few hours, completely retired. You know, Willie, it's not bad. I think I like it. The only trouble is to go home. Getting off late, that's easy.
So Charlie takes over everything. For 6 weeks, you go to the old country, you eat real Italian food, you drink real anisette. I'm with you. Where is Charlie?
In the office. Yeah, he's a big executive now. You know, Willie, 30 years in business, never have a meeting. Since Charlie is back from the army, looks like the Battle of the Bulge. The office is full of people. It's a good, Charlie, it's a good. Charlie's a good boy. Charlie's a good boy.
Now, look, Davis, I got the order. It took me 3 months. I'm not going to lose it because I can't deliver. I need your help. I need a contractor I can trust.
Look, Charlie, I understand the facts of life. I'd like to help you, but I can't. You know, my business is assigned to me. I can't cut for anyone I want.
Why? Why not bone chips for me?
Yeah, well, wait till Bones tries to move as much as in this quota. You'll see how fast they'll stop him.
Who? Come on, who'll stop him?
What are you looking at me for?
Oh, stop playing games, Mr. Walters. You're a union official. You know what's going on.
Look, I can't vouch for every man, but the union is clean. Get that clear. You want to contract this order for Charlie? We'll help you every way we can, but it's up to you. Will you ship it, Bones?
You know I will.
Maybe trouble.
Are you kidding? How do you think I got my name? They broke every bone in my body. I got so I can't walk straight when I'm here. It feels funny. But I'm still operating. Maybe I got nothing left for them to break. Come on, Davis. Tell them where to get off.
Well, I'm not afraid to tell them. It's their answer that bothers me. Okay.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll work out the details.
Hey, I am still the boss up to tonight. What's this detail?
Change the lock on the door, Charlie.
All right.
Happy birthday, Mr. Corelli.
Oh, thank you. I no look 35, eh? Oh, it's really 65.
Well, you've got a nice birthday present, Mr. Corelli.
Huh?
Charlie just got the order.
What order?
Fisher's. In 10 days, you'll be cutting 10,000 garments a week.
Charlie, you mustn't do this.
Look, I'll see you later.
Charlie, you should not take this order. It's for big operators.
You gotta expand sometime. That's growth. You can't grow standing still.
When you small, nobody bother you. When you cut many every week, then you gotta pay off. If you don't pay off, you no ship. You tell the syndicate that you gonna ship. You ask for trouble.
This business does not take in enough for more than 3 people. I'm gonna see that it does. Now look, Dottie and I want kids. We want a house. We want an acre.
I wanted to have it for you, too. But I also remember that they leave me in a alley with the busted head.
Pop, that was 20 years ago. They don't operate that way anymore.
Ask a bonus.
That's different. See, that's a trucker's dispute. That's not ours.
Charlie.
Pop, I'm not going to spend 30 years in this business before I'm able to afford a 6-week trip to Italy.
Okay, Charlie. Okay. You the boss.
I'll have my pattern maker go over everything with you in the morning, okay?
Yeah, all right, Charlie. And look, you said if there's any trouble, you'll straighten everything out. That's what I said. You go ahead and cut. Someday, maybe enough people will get together and there'll be nothing to straighten out.
Hi, Mr. Curley. Down?
No, these gentlemen, look, give them a nice, easy ride. Will you?
See you later, Charlie.
Okay, Bones. Take it easy. Thanks a lot, Dave.
In this business, one hand washes the other, huh, Mr. Corelli? Some people even need help getting dry.
Thanks.
Don't forget behind the ears, Mr. Corelli.
Look, I don't think I
Just
remember.
Sam.
Well, what do you want?
Well, this is a kind of a business meeting.
Look, I don't do business in washrooms.
No, I know you're at your best in sample rooms. You just came from one, Fisher's? Yeah, I understand that was some order.
Yeah. Now, you work pretty fast, don't you? Your boss ought to be very
Now,
proud.
you want to expand, Mr. Corelli. Now, that's great. We're going to help you. We want to help you, see? And we're going to do all your shipping for you,
No,
nice?
I got a shipper, Bones Tyler.
Oh, you like him? I mean, he does good work. That's fine. We'll let him do it. For a little payment every week, well, we'll make sure nobody bothers him. So? Well, now, what do you say, big shot?
Yes. Yes. I'll meet you at the terminal in half an hour. I'll be on time. Bye, darling.
Car's on the way. Give my best to the kid, huh?
Yeah. You think I ought to get a crew cut? I understand you can't get on one of these Ivy League campuses without one. What happened to you?
I got hit.
How's your hand?
My hand?
If it's in good shape, use it to knock on my door. There's a business office, not a pool room.
Listen, Len, Corelli got the order, a big one. He won't use our trucks and he won't pay off.
He won't, huh?
He's a wise kid and he's got to be taught.
Take it easy.
You should have told him that.
I'm telling you. Okay. Corelli's coming up.
Well, that stupid
Take
jerk.
it easy, it's the old man. Let him in and wait outside.
I don't mind staying here.
I mind. It's been a long time, Pete. He won't remember. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Brill.
Mr. Corelli. Sit down. I'm sorry I didn't introduce my partner to you.
We meet long time ago.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. It is nice.
Thanks.
The last time I come to your office was not like this.
Well, times change, Mr. Corelli.
That's what my son Charlie told me this afternoon. I think almost everything is the same.
Look, I'm sorry I'm a little bit in a hurry. My son is in college and they're having a sort of a thing for the parents. I promised I'd go there for 2 days, so I...
Oh, I'm in a hurry, too. My son Charlie and his wife make a birthday party for me. I am 65.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. You got the boy in a college?
A daughter, too. Next month, she'll be sweet 16.
Ah, it's nice. Congratulations.
Thanks.
We talk now, huh?
Yep. Please.
Mr. Brill, my boy, he no understand the situation. I don't want no trouble. What do you want, huh?
Our customers are satisfied, Mr. Corelli. Why can't we ship for you?
Oh, Charlie don't let. He likes a bonus Tyler.
I see. No. The alternative, you'll have to talk over with one of my men. I don't handle that.
Oh, I want to talk to you.
All right.
I cannot take from the business. Charlie find out. I have some money. My own. I was going to use it for a trip to Italy, so...
I have a boss, too. It's got to come from someplace.
How much a week?
See me when I come back. I don't know. Depends on your production. We'll work it out by the piece.
Next week?
Next week.
Ah, thank you. It's between me and you.
Between me.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, Mr. Brill, send my regards to your family.
If Mr. Trainer calls, tell him that I left. I'll be back in a couple of days.
What happened? Look, Len, I'm a collector. I collect from everybody. Corelli's no different.
Hey, Sam. Don't try to learn it all in 2 days. It's okay, I told Pete.
Hello. Oh, hi, Mr. Trainer. No, it's Sam. Well, Len just left. Look, Mr. Trainer, Corelli got the order. It was a big one. Len's letting it ride. I don't know, he seemed in an awful hurry. No, he didn't tell me what to do. Okay. Thanks. Hey, Pete! Get on the phone, I want Anders. Trainer told me to use my own discretion.
So Papa's a half an hour late. He probably stopped off for some wine with the other men in the building.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful cake.
Yeah, that is a beautiful cake.
Charlie, is something wrong?
I'm gonna go down and look for him.
Charlie, what happened today? Was he sick?
No, nothing. Look, honey, I took the Fisher order.
And there was trouble.
Yeah, a guy by the name of Sam, I slugged him.
Why?
Honey, what's the difference?
Difference? Look, you forget I was a kid in the district just like you.
Huh?
I saw them come in and throw acid, destroy clocks.
Uh-oh.
Well, they put my father out of business 3 times because he wouldn't play
Honey,
ball.
that was a long time ago. Hey. Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Will you tell this stupid son of yours to cut back his
It's all
production,
right.
Pop?
It's all right.
It's not all right.
I said it's all right.
Pop, do you know about that order?
I had you worry for nothing, Charlie.
What do you mean?
I stopped with the boys for the drink. I asked advice, and they tell me, oh, time change.
I don't want him lying in an alley.
There is no more alley. They all wanted to do what you want to do. Now we cut the cake,
Pop,
huh?
please
Oh, yes,
tell
we
him.
cut the cake. I make a wish.
How's it going?
Oh, hectic, but okay. Whew, they'll be counting their overtime by the end of the day.
This is all right. Look, Bones is coming up in a couple of minutes to talk about shipping. Let's go over the cutting tickets in the room.
Okay, right.
You make a ticket, I go home.
Pop. Hey, brother, still, why don't you get that trip of yours in the works, huh? Pop, you don't have to hang around here. It's going fine.
Oh, I see, I see. I go home, but I don't sleep. I don't have to fresh up for tomorrow.
Hi, Mr. Curley.
Hello, Frank, hello.
Busy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Practically nobody left in the building.
Yeah, busy. Is everything all right with you, Frank?
Thank God. 4th floor, pal.
4th floor? It's empty loft.
Yeah. 4th floor.
What time is it?
Leonard's due back.
That's not what I asked you. Hello. Okay, now you get out of town.
I don't think Leonard's gonna like it. Hey, did you walk all the way down? Must be stuck. It's been on the 4th floor a long time.
Aren't any of the other elevators working?
Well, they only have one operator after 7 o'clock.
Oh,
Oh, here it comes.
Hello. What? All right, people, all right. What do you think you're going to see? Let the man have a little air. Well, where'd they beat him up?
In the elevator.
Where's the operator?
In the elevator.
What's your name?
Frank. Come here, Frank. Come here. What happened?
I don't know nothing.
He's scared stiff. They're all scared.
Were you in the elevator?
I didn't see nothing.
The guy was beaten up in your elevator. What do you mean you didn't see nothing?
He threw me out.
Who?
Nobody.
You said he threw you out, Frank. Who threw you out?
All
Come
right.
on.
Take him down to the station.
I didn't see nothing.
I know. Nobody ever sees nothing around here.
Charlie.
Pop, you all right? I no feel so good before. How should I feel now?
Pop, what happened?
Elevate. Stop. Fourth floor. Frank inside. Another man. He push. Frank outside.
Could you identify him?
If I see him, I think I know him.
Well, let him be, kid. Hey, here's the doc. You his son?
Yeah.
Well, where were you?
I was upstairs.
Yeah, well, don't get lost. I want you. You move him, Doc?
Anything you say. He's dead.
Pop. I told you it was okay.
Look, I didn't know you made a deal. The trainer told me to use my own discretion. Now, look, when you explained it, I mean, it was an accident. He wasn't supposed to beat him to death.
Why him? Why'd you pick on a kid if you had hit somebody?
Because I know he's going to come back stronger. I figured we'd bleed the old man a little bit, you know, and then he knows we mean business. Now, look, you're going to square it with Trainer, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Lynn.
I'll tell Trainer. I'll tell him that your kid didn't follow orders, yeah. You're grateful, sure. I was sure you'd be grateful. Ambitious young kids like you are always grateful. Listen, Sam. I want you to leave Corelli alone. No payoff. Let him use boats to ship his stuff. Let him cut whatever he wants. Don't bother him!
Is that what Trainer says? Huh? Oh, boy. I don't know, Len. You're going to make saints out of all of us.
There are no saints, Sam. Just people, strong ones and weak ones. You never know how strong the weak can be when they're angry.
And now part 2 of The Rag Jungle.
From?
I can't remember.
You said somebody threw you out of the car.
Oh, no, I never said it. You're mistaken.
You know this makes you an accomplice.
Oh, what?
Listen, Frank. Do you like to see old men with their heads split open?
No,
Then why don't you help us?
because I don't like to see young men with their heads split open. I'm a young man.
Listen, fella, I know the way you feel. But you're doing yourself more harm than good. Now, you help us, and we'll help you. Otherwise, you know how far this can go. They can get to you, and to your wife, and to your kids.
I ain't married.
Lock them up.
What for?
Protective custody. You're afraid of them, aren't you? Bring in the next man.
Corelli's outside.
Do you see anything?
Nothing that looks like him.
You said he walked out of the building just before the elevator came down.
Yes, sir, and I got a good look at his face. But he ain't in here.
Corelli.
What happened? Oh, hello, son. Come on, what happened? Look, you've been hanging around here for hours. Go home now. Leave a telephone number. Leave a telephone number? Charlie, wait a minute. Look, my father's lying in an icebox somewhere. You want me to leave a telephone number? Corelli.
You know this stuff goes on. You sit around on your big fat badges talking as though there's nothing you can do about it.
There isn't.
You're the police. Arrest somebody.
Who?
Don't you know?
Sure, we know.
So?
We can't prove.
Oh.
Corelli, what the hell do you expect? If you people did what you're supposed to, you wouldn't have to be standing here now yelling at me. I've been in this district a long time. Every time somebody gets scratched, you come yelling to me to do something. Do something. What can I do when you're all interested in tomorrow's profits? Do something? Look, you tell your friends to spit in Len Brill's face the next time his boys walk in for a payoff, and I'll do something. My pop, he never paid a dime. No, of course he didn't. That's why somebody got him. But I know Brill. He's too smart to have ordered what happened to your father. Whoever did this did it on his own. Brill doesn't have to hit. He threatens. Usually it's enough.
Russell's picture in the file?
No. Hey, I had somebody at headquarters lose it.
Put it back in.
What?
Put it back in. What is he, a particular friend of yours?
No.
Good. What's his name?
Anders.
Spread it around town.
Spread what around town?
His name, Anders, wherever you go, Anders. Tell it to the truck drivers, the helpers, the waiters in the restaurant, the bus boys. Don't miss a trick. Anders gave it to the old man.
Anything else?
Yeah. Bring him back here.
Some more coffee, Charlie? You're not going back there tomorrow. You're not going back there ever. Oh, Charlie, please get into something else.
Like what?
I don't care, anything. A gift shop. A hardware store, anything.
Look, honey, all my life. See, all I ever heard was gripes and squawks from cutters, pattern makers, everybody. Couldn't wait to get out of the place. Quitting time, it was like a rat race. To see who could get into their coats first and hit the subway and go home.
I know.
But then, see, a funny thing happened. As soon as they got outside, the squawks would start all over again. They'd meet, they'd go for coffee, they'd start talking about how tough it was. They'd do anything except go home. Because they were part of it. And me too. That's why it's tough to quit.
But it isn't like that anymore.
It could be.
But when they hit the street now, they go home. Oh, Charlie. My father's a cutter today just because he felt the way you do. You have to do it their way or you're going to wind up a cutter when you're 50. Oh, he couldn't beat them and you can't beat them either. And I love you too much to let you try.
Honey, now look, I called a meeting for tomorrow.
Meeting?
Yeah. We got in touch with all the employers we could.
But there are 6,000, Charlie.
I know.
Well, Father Dyer or Hole.
5 manufacturers. What's the matter? Where are the rest of you? Afraid of a few broken bones? If you had this meeting years ago, you wouldn't be here right now.
What are you blaming us for? What about him? What's he ever done to stop Brill? What do you have to do, wait for a man to get killed before you take any action?
Why don't you help us instead of playing along with them?
Oh, stop it.
All right, go ahead and laugh.
All right, Charlie.
Well, I'm glad they talked me out of hiring a hall.
That's what I mean, Charlie. 5 men show up. How can you win?
You might if you took a stand.
You can't clean your own house, and you expect the union officials to clean it for you. How many of you men here have ever reported to us that one of our boys came up for a handout? We know it exists. Report it.
Sure, report it.
You, Welker, you operated non-union for 2 years before we caught up with you. How? By paying off some small-time grafter more than it would have cost you to meet our wage scale. Well, it's only money, and you've got a lot of it.
All right, here's something else. I'm too busy to cut my own stuff. I've got to send it out to a contractor. Brill's men heard about it, and they chose him for me. Now, he does terrible work. Terrible, it's lousy. But I've got to use him.
Why do you have to use this contract?
Do you think Brill would let us use somebody else unless that somebody else was tied up with him?
Will you tell that to the police?
No.
Do you realize what you could do with the money you use for illegal payoffs? How would you like to pocket it?
Look, my living is just as much at stake as yours. The real small guy don't have enough to keep me alive. You do. Small guy can't stay in business long. He goes out of business because he has to stay small, or else pay off the Len Brill. Now, you manufacturers are the only ones who showed here today. We're asking the 5 of you to help us, and yourselves.
Wait a minute. Now, just why is it that Len Brill and his boys can get away with anything they want to in this district? Who gives them the right? You do. Every time you put money in their hands. Look, when Brill's boys come in for their cut, don't give it to them. They've only got one weapon to use. They'll tell you no trucks. That's exactly what we want. Now, look, Bones has lined up some independent truckers. They're not afraid to take a chance. They'll deliver for you. Metropolitan area in Jersey. I'll get Barrett's men to escort us to the bridge. They'll see we get over the state line. We will, too. That's all there is to it. But you got to use those trucks. See, the second you do it and you get by with it, then some more will follow, and then some more. You'll take away the one club that Brill holds over your heads, his trucks. Okay?
Hey, Charlie. All right, but what happens after that?
Well, one thing, look, leave it up to Brill, but at least we'll have started something.
When will you ship?
We'll let you know. One other thing. Now, you've got to be down there to see him off. That way the drivers will know you're behind them, and Brill will know that we're not afraid.
Well, what can we lose? We're all men.
Charlie,
Okay?
Sign up, boys.
Charlie, I don't like that. I'll go with you, but I don't like it.
I just heard this rumor in front of the building about a guy named Anders.
Yeah?
They say he killed your father.
Well, where is he?
Well, you wanted him?
Good. Any trouble?
No, no trouble.
How'd he get in?
My truck? Hey, Len, I got something to tell you. I just found out about it myself. A couple of guys wouldn't pay off this morning.
Well, tell him no trucks.
They said they'd get their own.
Who are they?
The same guys that were at Corelli's meeting. Huh? Down at the garage, a couple of our boys says they're getting ready to ship out on a few independents next loading day.
Get some of your boys to talk to him.
I already did. You know this guy Walters from the union? Well, he was at Corelli's meeting, too, huh? You know what he's looking to do, Len? He's looking to clean up this mess.
Yeah, he'll need some pretty strong soap.
I could stop him in a minute, huh? You just let me take that great crusader down a peg or two.
Sam, you forget you started this thing. I'm trying to finish it. Anders was not just an apology. It was a warning. Corelli will get the message.
What if he doesn't? I mean, what if he doesn't? Trainer isn't going to want to lose 5 of his biggest accounts. And I don't intend to let that Humpty Dumpty driver with the broken bones ship out any of our stuff.
Sam, when you're going up in the world, it means you got to take somebody's place who's already there. So, get out of my chair. Yes, Mr. Trainer. Well, I just found out about it myself. Yes, Sam's a good man. Don't worry, the trucks won't get through, but they won't even try this thing if it works. Yeah, our man is waiting in the garage, and I'll have Sam call Corelli in half an hour. From a phone booth. Don't go to Trainer anymore, Sam. You come to me first.
Charlie, you know what? I think you ought to go home, relax, take it easy.
I don't understand it. They don't bother me. They've been going to all the others, but they let me operate like nothing had happened. They must know every move I make. They know what I'm thinking.
I don't know, maybe they're waiting for it to blow over.
Now, look, I buried my father 2 days ago. Do they think that'll blow over ever?
Who was it, Charlie?
I don't know.
Charlie!
I'm going down to the garage.
Charlie, why?
Somebody just told me Anders is down there.
Look, I know you're here, Anders. They told me you were here. Let the police, Anders. Now look, if they don't find I will. Anders! Anders! It's Barrett. Get out of here, out with you. Anders, come here, crazy. Grab it, Porter. Hey, grab it. Get the gun. Get over here. What are you doing?
He's here, Barry. He's here. I'm going to find him.
Take it easy, will you? I'm going to settle down there. Pull yourself together. You want to join your old man?
Lieutenant, he's here.
Anders is not here. You've missed him.
Lieutenant, I found him.
Where? What?
Over in a cab of that truck.
Charlie.
I don't understand. Don't you? They made a mistake. That's why they haven't bothered you, Charlie. He's their mistake. Now they've given him to you. He's Lou Brill's apology.
Did you know him?
Who, Anders?
No, Liberace.
No, I don't know either one of them.
Now look, Sammy, you're asking for trouble.
Me? Look, I'm a pacifist.
Where was the night watchman?
I don't know. Maybe I'd having him altered.
Who brought him back to town?
Who, Anders or Liberace? Just one finger, Barrett. So help me, just one finger, and you can trade that tin badge in for a water pistol. Now, look, I'm a citizen. Also, I have one of the most reputable lawyers in town.
Who brought Anders back to town?
I don't know.
He'd been dead for hours. The blood was dry in the truck.
Hey, why don't you ask the driver?
He was off for 2 days. Didn't even know his truck was out. Now, who drove the truck?
Now, look, what do you got on me? I mean, if you got something, why don't you book me?
Just routine questioning, Sammy.
Always glad to cooperate with the police.
That's not what your record says.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'm rehabilitated. Or didn't you guys know that, huh? Anything else? Well, I gotta be going. Barrett, I'm going to send you a check for the policeman's ball, okay?
Anders had a record up to my elbow. Who took his picture out of the file and who put it back again?
I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake, an oversight.
Yeah. I'd like to know whose oversight, whose mistake. You know, there's only one thing worse than a crooked man, Porter.
What?
A crooked cop. All of us, Brill, Corelli, all of us in this together. You don't get out easy. We're all part of this lousy jungle. Nobody gets out alone. It's all together, and we all stay.
Mr. Corelli's here.
Well, you can bet this ain't the old man.
Hey, I'm Charlie Corelli.
Yep.
What can I do for you?
I just came here to tell you that your apology isn't accepted.
My apology?
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate this. What was he supposed to be, Brill? A present? Do you think that squares us? Do you think you can give me some bent-nosed ex-pug and make it a fair exchange for Vito Corelli?
Look, kid, we've been here a long time. We operate a trucking business, that's all. I'm sorry about what happened. Well, we don't know a thing about it, not a thing.
What happened? What happened? What went wrong?
Look, I've been head of this company for 6 years.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing a little research. What happened to your predecessor? Did he make a mistake?
He retired.
To where? The bottom of a river in Jersey. That's where they found him. Looks like I hit home, huh? That's a big street, Brill. You'll be making a big mistake if you try to own it all.
Who wants to own anything small? What do you own that's big or small?
I own myself, Brill. I can tell you to drop dead.
Kid, I don't think you understand. Not too long ago, I was suffering from the same thing that's got you. Ambition.
Yeah? What happened?
I got promoted, but you gotta watch yourself because you go from one sickness to another. Until you have so much that you get the worst disease of them all, a belly full.
I'll know when I've had enough.
Sure. But there's always somebody that's got a bigger share than you. And when you quit, you lose everything that you worked so hard to get for so long. So be smart and get out of here.
You know, we're both in the same spot, you and I. We both got the same problem. How to stay without trouble. And how to go and survive. If I go, Brill, I'll turn to something else. What'll you do?
You've been doing research.
Yeah. You're going to make a mistake someday, Brill. And your boss is going to have someone in here before you hit the river in a sack.
Oh, stop reading detective stories.
Maybe you ought to start reading them. How does it happen? I mean, do you walk in and find somebody sitting in your chair?
Where do you get this valuable information?
A fellow by the name of Barrett. He says you're not in the habit of making apologies.
On your way, Corelli. Don't let me see you around here. Be smart, no trouble. Believe me, I got no stomach for this kind of thing. Now go on, get out of here.
Look, yeah, I'm going, but, you see, we're all getting out. Little by little, but we're getting out. Barrett said that you played at being respectable. Maybe. But maybe we're the ones who've been playing at it. Starting tonight, we mean it.
I'll give you a tip, Corelli. Maybe the last thing I'll ever give you for nothing. I'll run a trucking business as long as you let me. Until you got your collar sweated up, there was no trouble.
That's right. And all you did was collect, and my old man paid.
Look, just believe me when I tell you that I had nothing to do with what happened to your old man. And I won't have anything to do with what happens to you either. So be smart, get out of here, cut your $5,000 a week, or you won't cut anything at all.
I'll cut.
No, you won't.
And I'll ship. Tonight, at midnight, Len, my trucks are going out. So are some others. Of course, I'm not telling any secrets. You knew that already.
What are you trying to prove? That you're not afraid? All right, I admit it. You're not afraid. All right.
And you are. Doesn't that make you a little bit nervous? I mean, to know that a guy like him can replace you? A slob like Sam?
Hey, big shot. Maybe you killed your old man, huh? I mean, he came in here to pay off it. Didn't you know that?
What did you say?
Everybody's got a halo, huh? Now, look, don't blame us. Blame yourself, because you put him right in the middle.
He's lying, Brill. My old man would... Yeah. Yeah, he would. For me.
You...
Len. Why would we want to hit his old man if he wanted to pay off? I mean, we're in the clear.
We just went back 20 years on account of you, Sam. We lost our respectability, and you can't operate without it today. 20 years ago, you'd have fit that chair perfect, but not now.
You better take it easy, Len. I mean, I should see you're nervous. I mean, that kid's got you going. Now, look, I'm going to take care of him and his friends and his trucks.
That boy's not to be touched.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Does Trainer say so?
Trainer would rather not have any trouble.
Well, he'd rather not have guys using somebody else's trucks.
I'll worry about training.
It's an awful big worry, Len. I mean, they're gonna get that stuff shipped. I mean, it's gonna be in the stores in the morning.
One shipment, 5 lousy trucks.
5, 1,000. One's enough. One gets away with it. They're all gonna get ideas.
All right. Slash their tires. Put the cars out of commission. No more.
Sure, Len. I'm going down to the garage. I'll see you later.
Sam! No rough stuff.
Hey, what's going on, Lieutenant? We're closed for the night.
Yeah, go out and get them molded, Pop. I understand you like molded. All right, my men and I will lead the convoy. There'll be 2 cars in the rear as well. Are you all ready?
All right.
Get in your trucks, rev them up, and good luck.
All right. See you in the morning, Charlie.
Okay, take it easy, brother.
We're leaving in a minute. 20-yard intervals.
Did you disable the trucks?
Yep. Oh, you were too easy with him, Len.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
He lost his father.
Everybody loses fathers. What was it you said to me, Len, about people? I mean, weak people, strong people?
The trick is to find out which is which.
You animal! I wouldn't go down there, Len. They're gonna run you over. Besides, Trainer wants to see you.
Get an ambulance, Red. Come on, please, get an ambulance.
It's on the way. He's dead, Charlie.
I found the lousiest trick in the world. Come on, get in those trucks. We're going out!
I'm sorry, Charlie, not my man. I won't be responsible for anything like
Now,
this.
look, you can't quit now. That's what they were trying to do to scare you.
You succeeded. I'm going home. Davis.
No, I'm sorry, Charlie.
Hello, Lieutenant. Again?
Yes, again. Well, Charlie, what you gonna do now?
I don't know about now. But tomorrow I'm going out and I'm going to find me 5 other guys.